Hi, I'm Dr. Paula Goines, Senior Medical Research Analyst with Hayes Incorporated, a tract manager company. I'm excited to share with you a detailed view of the Hayes Knowledge Center. You will have a first-hand look into the Knowledge Center and see how to access our evidence reports easily, as well as learn more about the Hayes rating, our clinical research support from Hayes clinical experts, and the information that is found in our health technology assessments. This presentation will take about 11 minutes. I hope that you will stay with me until the end of the presentation and take advantage of the opportunity to download a complimentary healthcare technology assessment report entitled Comparative Effectiveness Review of Corneal Cross-Linking for Treatment of Keratoconus. The Hayes Knowledge Center is the key resource to inform evidence-based decisions on new, controversial, and emerging technologies for payers representing over 200 million covered lives. Our health technology assessments are written to support internal medical policy creation or for individual case reviews in the absence of policy. We track technologies that are most likely to have a significant impact on the cost, utilization, and quality of healthcare. We analyze the best available evidence and provide in-depth, rigorous analysis of relevant peer-reviewed published clinical research. The depth and completeness of our evidence evaluations are the reasons that the majority of U.S. payers have relied upon the Hayes rating over the last 3 decades to inform their coverage decisions. Our reports are fiercely unbiased. We have no manufacturer affiliation, and we do not discuss our reports with manufacturers. All right, so let's jump in. The list that you see here shows some of our directory reports. These reports evaluate an entire technology class for which there are 1 or more indications or patient populations in use. Typically, these medical technologies will have a substantial body of evidence to synthesize and evaluate. We publish 150 comprehensive health technology assessments each year, which is the highest volume in the industry. Our assessments cover all varieties of health technologies, including medical procedures, drugs, biologics, screening tests, therapies, clinical support systems, genetic tests, alternative medicine, surgeries, diagnostic procedures, organ transplants, and medical devices. At the top of each health technology assessment, you see the Hayes rating. The Hayes rating is the payer industry standard for evidence evaluation. It reflects the strength and direction of the evidence for a specific technology as it pertains to safety and efficacy, impact on health outcomes, indications for use, patient selection criteria, and comparison with other options when applicable. Hayes ratings are scaled from A, established benefit, B, some proven benefit, C, potential but unproven benefit, to D1 for no proven benefit, and D2 for insufficient evidence. You can easily navigate to either access a brief summary of the evidence or click to access the detailed presentation of the evidence and other valuable information. You may not need a detailed description of the evidence in order to understand the Hayes rating you see here at the top. In this at-a-glance section, you will see a brief summary regarding findings, safety, and quality of the evidence. In this insights portion here, we provide some important contextual information for the technology. If needed, a much more detailed presentation of the clinical trial information and findings makes up the core of the larger document. In the evidence evaluation section, we provide a detailed presentation of the patient populations involved, what the evidence shows around effectiveness and safety, limitations of the report, and a fuller description of the Hayes rating. Under Technology Impact, you will find information that helps you better understand potential positive and negative impacts of the technology or treatment being evaluated. In the Regulation and Guidance section, you will learn about government regulation and guidance, other major health plan medical policies on this technology, and what key national guidelines have to say about the topic. The Hayes Knowledge Center is more than just a database of reports. We are striving to exceed our clients' expectations with our responsiveness and turnaround time for ad hoc research requests. Our clients usually have to make quick decisions. The Hayes Clinical Research Support staff include nurses and genetic counselors, serving as an extension of your team, ready and willing to support your staff with clinical questions and research needs. Our clients may submit questions and requests through the live chat or through the Contact Us link on our website. Our clinical staff can help you find reports, and you may also request a topic for a new report. Your contract for our Knowledge Center will also include the ability to request a quick search and summary, which is a high-level look at the evidence. Search and summary reports are literature searches generated in response to a client request for specific information about a technology that has not yet been assessed in a Hayes report. These reports provide a review of the abstracts, information on regulatory status and payer coverage, and a brief conclusion indicating whether there is sufficient evidence available to request a more complete review of the topic. Now, these reports do not include a Hayes rating, as a detailed search of the literature is not performed and full text articles are not evaluated. A number of search and summary reports advance to become full Hayes reports as more evidence becomes available. As you can see, a full health technology review was written and published 4 months after this particular request. This particular report is one of our health technology briefs. This type of report focuses on emerging technologies that are in the early stages of dissemination, as well as existing technologies that are being used for new applications and for which a small volume of peer-reviewed literature is available. These assessments focus on a single technology, single indication, and single patient population. We also assess evidence for genetic tests and publish a variety of reports. Our genetic test evaluation, or GTE reports, provide a health technology assessment of one genetic test, primarily somatic testing for cancer. The report assesses analytical validity, clinical validity, and clinical utility of the test and provides a Hayes rating. The GTE clinical utility reports highlight clinical utility alone for a specific condition or indication. An assessment of clinical utility includes changes to patient management and/or outcomes, diagnostic thinking or therapeutic decision-making, or impact on the family or society, all based on scientific evidence. Although these reports offer a critical appraisal of the evidence, because of the focus on clinical utility only, these reports do not use the traditional Hayes rating. Instead, these reports include a clinical utility score. They are formatted to help you easily access and understand the evidence for each individual clinical utility score in the report. All Hayes Health Technology assessments are reviewed annually to scan the recently published literature. In this annual review, one new clinical study was identified as having been published in the peer-reviewed literature since the original Hayes report was published. Here, we state that there would likely be no change in the current rating of C. This statement is based on reviews of the abstracts only. If the new studies do indicate important new information has been published, the report will undergo a full evidence review and will be published as a full update. Annual reviews, therefore, help ensure that the Hayes rating you depend upon are current for your annual review of coverage policies. Annual reviews also indicates whether there are any changes in regulatory status, as well as reported recall and adverse events, reimbursement, coding, and health economic information, as well as publicly available best practice guidelines. Hayes also offers horizon scanning of new and emerging technologies up to 24 months prior to FDA approval. A horizon scan identifies potentially innovative health technologies that are either in some stage of the regulatory approval process or have very recently been approved by the Food and Drug Administration for commercial use. Topics covered in a horizon scan may advance to full Hayes reports down the road. Our horizon scanning prognosis product allows financial and utilization management departments to anticipate and plan for future technologies that may impact decision-making and operations. Hayes also provides educational webinars and monographs for our clients, which includes continuing medical education credits. All subscribers have access to these webinars and monographs at a time that is convenient for them. These resources are a great way to help your medical directors, nurses, and other clinical staff to keep up to date and earn continuing education credits. So this brings us to the end of our presentation. I hope you have enjoyed learning more about how the Hayes Knowledge Center can help you with making unbiased, evidence-based decisions concerning medical policy creation and individual case reviews. If you have questions or requests, please feel free to contact a Hayes Incorporated sales representative. Again, my name is Dr. Paula Goines. Thank you for your time, and I look forward to welcoming you to the Hayes experience. And don't forget to download your complimentary HTA report located below this video.